Hello and welcome back to my channel, The Simple Cozy Haven. My name is Kaylee and I'm so glad you're here for today's video. Today we are going to be doing a dining room makeover. I am so happy with how this space turned out. I think it looks absolutely amazing and I think you guys will love it too. If you're new here and you love DIY decor, homemaking, gardening, and outdoor decor, as well as a few recipes, I think you guys would love my channel, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And let's just jump into today's video. I hope y'all are ready to work because we are going to completely transform this dining room. I love the way our dining room is, but y'all know I just like to change things up. Just to preface this video, I am working with this brand on TikTok, on some TikTok content, but I also just wanted to show you guys on here as well and do a little like full makeover on YouTube. I am working with them. This is not paid. It was a gifted collaboration. I reached out to them on TikTok and I was like, I love your products, because I did. I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful the first time I saw them. So I reached out, asked if they would want to work together, and they were like, sure. So I got two different samples of two of their different brands. They have a lot of mural options. I received two different samples. This one is the Verdant tapestry, but it's got like animals in it, and I really like this one. But the color was just a little bit too much. Everyone said it was going to be like too much going on in the dining room, which I agree. I think that'd be really pretty in another instance. But this is their tapestry landscape in the color beige, and it looks very just neutral, which I like. But there are pops of blue, so I'm going to be painting the bottom half of this wall blue. So y'all know we have the picture frame behind me, so we're going to take off the picture frame on the top of the wall, and that's where we're going to wallpaper. So underneath the chair rail and the chair rail will be painted a blue color, which is Sherwin-Williams Gray's Harbor. It's absolutely beautiful. I do have it over here. I did a little swatch. We're in our work clothes today. We're working, so yeah, it's gonna look so good. I'm really excited, and we do have my oldest son's birthday party at the end of the month, so we're trying to like get all these things done. So yeah, kind of on a time crunch, but I think that makes the best thing. But I think that this is going to look absolutely beautiful on the wall. And it's going to tie in with the rest of the house, which is, you know, the best thing. So let's get started on this room makeover. To go in, I'm using Sherwin-Williams Duration Satin. That is like their equivalent to an eggshell finish. I think that looks the best. It's not too shiny, but it's not, you know, super flat and matte. I am going to start painting and we'll get on with that. But this is probably one of my favorite paints, other than like the emerald trim urethane that we use. But I really like the Duration line, and this is my preferred brush. It's just like a little cut-in brush. Let's get started. am about to start taking off this trim, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a knife. You could just use any sharp object like a box cutter or a razor blade, and I'm just going to like score the caulk line because we did caulk all of these to the wall. And then I'm just going to use a little pry bar and a hammer to gently remove the trim. We did not glue these, so hopefully it should be like a fairly smooth removal. I hope so. I really love the blue color. I'm really tempted to like carry the blue throughout the room, so I don't know. We do have a party in a few weeks, and my husband's like, don't do that until after the party. Like, just live with it how it is, and then we can make that decision. But I'm really tempted. I think it'd look really cool in here, but since the house is so open concept, I'm afraid that it would be off, you know, because I don't really have a lot of color everywhere else, so a little bit afraid to do that. So I'm gonna use my tools, and we're gonna get this trim off, and then we'll have my husband help me take the sconces out because they are hardwired, and I'll need him to like cut the lines off and everything, so we can wallpaper. It's gonna look so good. I'm so excited.
We got nowhere to be, just as long as we're...
Okay, so that took off a little bit more of the paint than I expected it to. So I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to add, I don't know, I think I might just prime it, sand down this bit just to get smooth, and then just throw some primer on there. That way to like keep the integrity of the wall in case we ever do decide to remove the wallpaper. And this is what I picked up at Home Depot today. It's the Roman Pro 880 Ultra Clear Strippable Wallpaper Adhesive. I saw people using this exact one online, so that's what we're gonna do, and I think it'll work. Obviously, now I need to clean this up. I need to sand this wall, and then I'll come back with my second coat of paint on the bottom half of the wall. Got a little bit more work ahead of me than I expected it to, but you know, that's okay. That's the name of the game with DIY. Because I'm gonna go get a sanding block and work on that, even though it's the last thing I wanna do.
The world outside can't wait, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do. The sun is peeking through the cotton white blinds, your hands still tangled up in mine. Feet on the wall, your head on me, floating easy. We got nowhere to be.
So we stepped back after we drew out this chalk line, and we stepped back and I was like, that looks not right. So the wall is 3/4 of an inch out from the bottom versus up here, which, you know, doesn't surprise me in a builder grade home, but that is why it is so important when you are doing wallpaper to create a level line, because if I was to just butt up the left side of the paper on there, over time I would end up running out of like height because it would just slowly start slanting. So number one rule when you are doing wallpaper, aside from making sure you have smooth walls, is to make sure that you mark a level line. So we just used his level. He just drew out like a line with a pencil, but obviously on this paint it'd be really hard to see. If you have like a white or lighter color paint, you'll be able to see the pencil line, but we could not, so we did the chalk line. That is very important. I think tomorrow I will start this project. Obviously, we just got back home from football, so I'm not ready to like start that wallpaper process tonight as long as it goes well. We are ready to wallpaper. I am going to start rolling out the wallpaper whenever you purchase a mural. I think this is how a lot of new companies do it that print murals based on the dimensions you give them is they just make a huge roll, and you will see that there are little cut lines. So I already cut off the like instruction panel that tells you how to do everything. So you just roll it out onto a flat surface. I'm just gonna be here on the floor because my table has stuff on it, unfortunately. So you'll see that it has like these cut lines. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this a few hours before I am wallpapering, just so they can be nice and flat.
Got nowhere to be. Your hair's a mess, but you don't mind. You just laugh, let it fall where it lies. Coffee's cold, but we take a sip, talk about nothing. Let the morning slip. Oh, it feels like that, like summer air through window cracks. Oh, it feels like that, like summer sun on quiet tracks. Oh, it feels like that, like the summer rain that falls so slowly on the naked skin upon your back. Oh, it feels like that, like a love song on a worn out track. Yeah, it feels like that. Feels like that. Yeah, it feels like that. Na 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 na. Feels like that. Oh, it feels like that, like summer air through window cracks. Oh, it feels like that, like the summer sun on quiet tracks. Oh, it feels like that, like the summer rain that falls so slowly on the naked skin upon your back. Oh, it feels like that, like a love song on a worn out track. Yeah, it feels like that. Feels like that. Yeah, it feels like that. Na 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 na. Feels like that.
I am in love with this. I think it looks so good. So the one thing that I am still thinking about changing is I'm wondering if I should take these sconces down and spray paint them black. But I'm wondering if I just switch out the lampshade for like a off-white pleated one, how that would look. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'll decide if I want to spray paint these sconces black. They were not expensive at all. I think I got a 2-pack of them for like $40. I feel like they kind of blend in a little bit too much. So I think having some black in here, and I have the black curtain rod. Sorry if you can hear the sprinkler outside. I'm watering the grass and the windows are open because it feels so good outside. So I'm about to move my cabinet back and start putting everything back together because right now it looks a little messy. And now that everything's empty, I'm going to go in and wipe it out. These doors are great. We DIY'd this cabinet to look like one from, I guess I saw it on Lulu in Georgia, but a ton of other retailers now make them. I mean, we made this almost 4 years ago now. Yeah, so yeah, 4 years. But the thing about like the cane doors is dust still gets in there, so I do have to periodically come in and just wipe everything out. So no better time than right now while everything's out of it. And I'm gonna move the rug on the other side because I pulled it up and like moved it and deep cleaned it, like the floors and everything. So I'm gonna do that on the other side. But yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of cleaning up, and I think it looks so good. So I'm really excited. I was able to find these really nice little shades. They're just clip-on. Again, I don't have candelabra bulbs in here, so they're a little bit off, but I just kind of opened them up and stretched them out. They're fine. So I'm gonna replace these. I made these last year. I really like them, but again, like the pattern just doesn't work. So I found a set of 2 of these on Amazon for about $30, and I thought that was pretty fair. So I'm gonna add these to the light fixture. I was debating on spray painting them black, but I think I'm gonna live with them gold for a little bit because you can always take them off and spray paint them. I just feel like they kind of blend in a little bit, but I don't know. I don't really want to do anything too drastic right now, so we're gonna live with it and see how it looks for a while. I think that looks much better, and I think that looks much better. So I guess now I'll put the rest of the room back together. That wraps up our dining room makeover. I'm really happy with how the space came out. I think it was absolutely gorgeous, and it really feels nice to kind of have a change of scenery, if you will, literally. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some inspiration. Be sure to check out Belarte Studios, and I will have everything that you need to know listed in the description box below. But again, thank you all for being here, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.